what I mean? Tomorrow being St. Patrick's Day, you know, I told everyone else coming down here, like, oh, you're never going to make it home for work on Monday. Never. They're kind of right, because I think my wife's going to rebook our flight so we can stay a little longer. I might make it home. But, no, in all seriousness, I'd like to take time real quick to thank Mr. and Mrs. LeBlanc. It's a beautiful wedding so far, honestly. You guys did a great job. But I was telling people I was coming here and I told them that the wedding was at the St. Louis Cathedral. They didn't believe me, you know. Like, oh, I went there actually and the wedding was going on and I couldn't get in. I'm in it. Imagine that. It's good stuff. You know? Super excited. This beautiful wedding so far. This reception's been great. Awesome way to celebrate it. I love it. Sorry, I just wrote my speech the other day, so. It's got written down. But I think most of my family agree I'm an overachiever, right? Definitely. Everyone else is the black sheep of the family. I'm the number one guy. So, the thing that I mostly succeed in is procrastination. So on the plane the other day, I'm driving, we're flying, not driving, so flying down, I'm thinking, you know, I really gotta start working on my speech. This is Thursday, just 2 days ago, right? Whoops. Forgot about that one. But someone told me one time, though, that the longer you wait to do something, you get older and you get wiser. Right? So that's a line from Ron Burgundy right there.
I think that was me, I told you that.
I didn't really mean it, I did. So, oh, this no part. Alright, so when I was thinking about my speech, I'm like, what should I do? What should I come up with? My first thought was, you know, I'll tell some stories about some stuff. And I'll go back to our childhood. They'll tell stories about how when Ryan was little, Jessica used to draw makeup on him and dress him up. You know, make him his little sister. I guess before Lizzie and I were born, like, she always wanted a little sister, and Ryan was a disappointment that she had to deal with. But it's alright, we were born finally. And I was like, you know, I don't want to embarrass him with these kind of stories. He's kind of girly as it is, and people are going to think, you know, some got stuck keeping his insides there, and he's a little bit grown up. But, so, I didn't want to embarrass him, but then I was like, oh, I got a great story that I got to tell people. It happened a couple years ago when we were at our college.
Oh no.
And it was like, I think it was the last time that Ryan got makeup all up on his face. Yeah, so he's sleeping on the couch, taking a little nap. And Jessica and Caitlin and Lizzie go over there and start putting makeup. Kristen as well, sorry Kristen. Didn't forget about it. And Ryan wakes up just pissed off and starts screaming, yelling, runs in the bathroom, looks at the mirror. Oh, my face is burning, it's burning. Like he thought someone just threw battery acid on his face. Oh, it's so terrible. Yeah, perfect, yeah. The makeup that millions and millions of women put on their faces. And Ryan's face is too sensitive for it. Too sensitive. What a girl. But, you know, I didn't want to embarrass him. So, like, I'll tell stories about how we used to wrestle and beat each other up as kids, you know? Because that's what he could be, you know? So he likes that. I'll get him pumped up, you know? Tell some stories about that. So when we were younger, one time our parents bought these boxing gloves for us. Little boxing gloves. You know, typically my parents are pretty smart, but this time, not the best idea. Let's give them something so that we're okay with them hitting each other in the face. This is great. I remember, I think Joe Bazzani, I know Don was part of this, Austin was definitely part of this. We built a little boxing ring in our basement. We had an unfinished little section of our basement. And they put like, we had what's the insulation was in there? So who here's ever touched insulation and got dirty with it before? You know how itchy it gets? So we got a boxing ring built out of concrete floors and insulation for our are ropes. Fantastic. Nothing better than a bunch of sweaty kids punching each other in the face and rolling around the insulation.
That's your instruction.
Good one, parents. So then I was like, oh. If I start telling the story, Anne-Marie's parents are going to think that my mom and dad were terrible parents. I can't have that. Honestly, they were some of the best parents a kid could ask for. Let's give them a round of applause for that. I couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, if they weren't any better, I wouldn't turn out as good as I am, right? Yeah, fuck that. Then I thought about too, it's like, alright, if I start telling wrestling stories, Ryan's gonna get all heated up. Pretty soon here, he's gonna get a little more liquored up than he is now. And I guarantee someone's gonna challenge someone to a rematch, right?
Uh-oh.
And the last thing I want to do on your wedding night is kick your ass. You know?
What's up with us?
But he's already afraid. Little girl. Such a little girl. So I kept thinking about my speech, you know. I didn't know what else should I talk about. So I was like, I could tell some college drinking stories. Good old fashioned. No one likes anything better than some good old fashioned college drinking stories. So I thought about this one time. It was Ryan's 21st birthday.
Oh yeah.
I was underage, trying to take ID. So we go to the liquor store and we buy ourselves a couple kegs. On Mom's emergency credit card. We call her later, hey Mom, we got some kegs for Ryan's 21st birthday. It was fantastic. Yeah. Cut the chase, go about an hour later, and me and Ryan are on the balcony throwing up over the book. Yeah, wasn't good. But you know what? We bonded that moment. We bonded. We told each other we loved each other like 90 times in about 2 minutes. And those of you who got drunk with Ryan, you know.
Oh, yeah!
I love you too, man. I love you too.
Last night at 2:30 in the morning.
But then I was like, if I start telling drinking stories, my mom's gonna start getting pissed off. She's gonna start giving me that evil look like she was just a second ago. I know that look. I've had it happen plenty of times. Then I also thought, you know what? Henry's parents aren't gonna like these drinking stories. They're gonna start second guessing this marriage. Not knowing what they're gonna do with Ryan. Who's this kid Ryan? Like Eric's telling all these dirty stories. I didn't want to ruin it. I couldn't have that on my conscience. He's cool with it though. This is before I met you. I didn't realize it. What an awesome guy. I love it. Hey, if you want, we can throw him into the river later. It'll be fun. But then I figured, let Ryan go ahead and show us his college days. I guarantee if we wait long enough, he'll show us a little recap. Just keep him away from Red Bull vodkas, RBV. Even if they are sugar free. And then, that option's out the window. So then it dawned on me, maybe I could talk about the time that Ryan and Anne-Marie first met. And last night I thought he was going to blow this for me, but he left a big picture out of the story that he didn't tell you guys last night at the rehearsal day. So Ryan calls me and he's like, I met this amazing girl, right? Typical love story. I met this amazing girl and we're going to get married, I love her so much. No, that didn't happen. Calls me and tells me, this girl moved in next door. I'm going to set her up with Donald Eastrom. She is perfect for him. They're going to get along so well. He told Don too. Don got excited. Like, oh yeah, at this time Don was single, so he was like, oh yeah, give me in on something. I want a girlfriend. We all know Don Eastrom, he doesn't have that many, but it's alright. We love you. He's got a girlfriend now and he's happy, so good thing that didn't work out. And so Ryan swooped in instead and took Donald's girl and he was going to set it up. Good thing he did though. And then, you know, he said he was perfect for Don, but I guess what's perfect for Don is perfect for Ryan. And hey, you're perfect for us too, anyway.
Oh, yeah!
I feel like our family's just been growing by the minute. Every day, it's like, oh yeah, someone else getting married. But I think it was a year and a half ago. I better have that date right. Me and my beautiful wife, Tiffany, I can't see where she is right now. Oh, she's kind of short, so.
She's round enough though.
We got married a year and a half ago, and now we're expecting a baby boy, Lucas. And then last year, Cinco de Mayo, good time. Those two guys in the holidays. Cinco de Mayo, Jessica and JT got married. Oh yeah, I was on Labor Day too. Good point. Jessica and JT Bailey, I should say. He's been thinking about the hyphenation here a lot. My dad's all for it too. And now we have Miss Anne-Marie
JT Bailey just has such a great.
And you know what, I couldn't be happier. Perfect addition to the family. Someone to finally drown out Ryan. Someone who's a little bit more louder, a little more outspoken. Perfect, I love it. You know? Fantastic. Fantastic. And then we got Lizzie though, she's left. Lizzie's gotta find her spot for someone too soon. But take your time. We don't want you ending up with someone like Zach Wagner or something. I'm just kidding, Zach. I love you.
You got any takers?
I was going to wrap it up. It was perfect for my son. I'd like to thank Anne-Marie and everybody for this great time. And I'd like to join you. I want to wish you guys best of luck. That's the one thing I forgot to say. And to everyone, let's have a good time now. Cheers.